Let us welcome the seventh speaker. The seventh speaker is Mr. Mikuto Kishi from Dokyo University, ESS. He will deliver his speech under the title of Listen and Listen. Listen and Listen. So, Mr. Kishi, would you come up to the stage?
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, distinguished judges, and organizers. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Dear my loved ones, I love you, but I'm sorry, and goodbye. Just then, I went to the edge of the train platform to be ready to jump. I wanted to endure because I was bullied by my classmates. My world had become completely dark and no color was reflecting in my eyes. The school felt like a prison and I was the prisoner looking for escape, even if it meant ending my own life. This is no fiction story, but why I'm here speaking today, it's because I want to help people like me who have faced bullying, had a feeling of despair, and thought about suicide. So today, I'm standing here to talk about how we, as third parties, can play a role in preventing suicide among people who are bullied. The issue of suicide due to bullying links to everyone in this hall today. There are two reasons. First, bullying is unpredictable. It can happen anywhere, in schools, workplaces, or online. Second, there is a serious connection between bullying and suicide. According to the Nippon Foundation in 2022, about 37% of people who have had suicidal thoughts reported the experiences of being bullied. Because of these reasons, everyone, including me, may lose our friends or family members by suicide due to bullying. One suicide means one life lost. But is that really all? The answer is no. It deeply affects surrounding people. According to the NCNP, National Institute of Mental Health, about 48% believe families had a high possibility of experiencing mood or anxiety disorders. Also on the website, I saw many regretful comments like, "I'm sorry that I couldn't do anything for you." Therefore, suicide prevention is not only helping another person's life, but also taking care of yourself. If I commit suicide, I won't have to feel pain anymore. While I was bullied, I tried to kill myself in order to escape from my painful feelings. Psychiatrist Choshu explained, excessive, accumulated stress could lead to suicide. That's why bullying could push people to end their own life. We need to address this issue, but it's often difficult. One reason is that we might underestimate the power of small action. If we focus too much on solving the bullying itself, it raises the barriers to intervention. For instance, some people might fear that they will become the next target of bullying or make the situation worse. However, remember that even a small action can create meaningful change. As I faced bullying, my friend Yuto took the small action. One day after school, he came to me and listened to me and he said, "It must have been really tough for you, but I can always listen to your feelings." He consistently listened to everything that I shared with him. As the days went by, my loneliness and sadness were gradually eased, and my thought about suicide became less than before. What my friend did for me explains my speech title, Listen and Listen, which means listen again and again. This skill is called active listening. Active listening might not directly solve the problem of bullying. However, it can serve as a lifeline for victims, offering them hope until a solution is found. I've just outlined key aspects of active listening here by using the acronym LISTEN. L means look. Make eye contact. I means inquire. Ask questions to gain a clear understanding. S means show empathy. Use simple phrases like, that sounds tough. T means tolerate. Wait until they have finished speaking before offering your advice. Finally, E and N means embrace and never judge. Accept all their ideas. Do not deny their feelings. Some audiences might still doubt the effect of active listening. However, recent research shows people who received emotional support were 6 times less likely to think about suicide. Since active listening is a key form of emotional support, it must play a significant role in reducing suicidal thoughts. This is the power of small action. Unfortunately, my friend was also bullied in her high school. I tried active listening to her, simply accepted her feelings and said, "I know you're having a hard time. I've been there too." Later she said, "I'm glad I could talk to you. You helped me feel a bit better." I couldn't change everything, but I was really happy that I could see her smile again. On April 1st, 2023, cherry blossoms danced in the air as I stood at my university entrance ceremony. Since then, I've started giving speeches and participated in public speaking contests like today's Waseda Trophy. If it weren't for Yuto's active listening, I might not have been here seeing this beautiful scene. Now, I ask you to take a small action. Your listening can also save your loved one's life. Remember, the key is listen and listen. Thank you for listening.
Now, we have a question and answer session. Mr. Kubota, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Mikuto-san.
Thank you.
My first question, so you introduced us the active listening
Yes.
concept, but as you mentioned in your speech, it might not be a direct action against the bullying problem. So what would be the direct action, and why didn't you suggest in your speech?
So your question means what is the direct action?
Yes.
And for example, if I were bullied, and if you are the classmates of mine, I think that what you can do is not to participate in the bullying. Like some people tend to participate in the bullying because other classmates do. So what you can do directly is not participating in the bullying.
Or maybe more direct action would be like calling the police, right?
Yeah.
Because bullying is now in Japanese is ijime, but it's also theft or like violence, somehow like something illegal. So why don't you suggest to those who are bullied to call the police?
So your question is the reason why I choose active listening.
And why don't you suggest the people to call the police and make them, the bullies, being like getting arrested, right, like that?
Okay, thank you for asking. So my answer for your question is that, like, I think that calling a police or like more direct action is essential. However, I think that solving the bullying needs times. Like in my case, it takes about 1.5 years to solving the bullying. So while the span, I think that we should support the victims in order not to commit suicide. That's it.
Okay. So you were saved thanks to Yuto-san, right?
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, what did your family, like your parents, were doing for you? Were they listening to you, like just like Yuto did to you?
Okay, thank you for asking. So actually, when I was a high school student, I didn't talk to my family. Like, I didn't want worry about my family. So I just like keep it my secret. However, my family noticed my changes and take me to the hospital, like mental clinic health, and it made me feel much better.
Okay. My last question. Why do people tend to bully others?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Why do people tend to bully others?
Okay, thank you for asking. So I think that there are a lot of reasons to bully other person. However, I think that in Japan, there is a collectivism, like we should be same or something like that. So I think that if in this hall, there are some people who different from others, I think that it might be the target, because in Japan, there is a thought called collectivism, being same. That's it.
Okay, so time has come. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kubota, and thank you, Mr. Kishi. Now is the judging time.